And what do we call a man with money that tries to control you?
Daddy.
No!
What is the worst way you've ever been ghosted?
Oh, this sound was made for me. I was with a man for 2 years, and I thought I was going to marry him, have his babies, and spend the rest of our lives together. But then COVID hit, and he unfortunately told me that he thought he had it. Ugh. He said he was thinking about going to the hospital because he felt so bad, but then miraculously he was starting to feel better. But it was that same day he told me he was feeling better that I never heard from him ever again. He suddenly stopped responding to all my calls, all my texts. A week later, his phone went right to voicemail. I freaked out. I started calling the hospital, thinking maybe something happened and he's at the hospital. He wasn't there. I called all the hospitals in the area and he wasn't there. I called the police and filed a missing persons report, and you know what they told me? They told me my boyfriend did not exist. So not only did my boyfriend ghost me by faking his own death, he also had lied to me for 2 years about his real identity.
Please, I'm a star! I'm a fucking star! The world is gonna know my name! I'm not exaggerating.
Who do you think is a female role model? That will tell me a lot about you.
I would say Beyonce.
See, here's the thing with
Free and
Beyonce. She is probably one of the biggest con women ever. She tells y'all strong and independent. She tells you guys, all the single ladies, she tells you guys, I can have another you in a minute. But guess what happened? She went ahead and married Jay-Z, who has a higher net worth than her. When he cheated on her, she ain't going fucking nowhere. And she's still with him. So she tells you and sells you the lie of feminism. Meanwhile, when it actually happened to her, she folded.
I just gave you an opportunity of a lifetime, brother. And I'd be damned I'd be disrespected like this.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Oh, no. Buzz-looking alien! Where? Ah!
Bring your baddest bitch out. Bring your baddest bitch out. Bring your baddest bitch.
The sisterhood. Okay, so all the women here are 10s.
Yeah.
Why are me and Thomas and Eric over there? Why aren't we 10s? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you not affirm my identity as a 10?
Well, Brian,
I consider myself a 10.
Okay,
How dare
Brian,
you?
if you wanna-
How dare you? I'm offended. Oh, hold on, guys.
Now you're
super
offended.
chatted $50. You can feel like a 10, but it's about how you are seen and how attractive you are. Like I said the last time Bangs was on, if you are fat you are less attractive than someone that isn't.
Word. Hey, yo, what's up? I think that's no, that's Bryce. Thank you, Bryce. Appreciate it. Do you have a response to Dank Naked?
I mean, the fat thing is shameful. I don't think that's true. I don't think having like a little extra fat on your body makes you less attractive. There's lots of beautiful women out there. I think that's a little shallow to say.
What's shallow about it?
Saying that just because somebody is fat makes them less attractive. I don't know.
Hold on. Hi,
Jim's
that.
donated $50. Fanny Packers is real. Also, to define yourself as a 10 subjectively doesn't change objective reality. Humble 10.
Yo, shout out Gen Z.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Bye.
She get money, her body T. She's super thick, she's super pretty.
I really do hate that we let the word simp run rampant in 2019. Like, people were really out here like, ew, you're actually nice to your girlfriend? Loser! You know what? I only want to be with someone if they're an absolute simp for me. I only want to spend the rest of my life with someone that is obsessed with me. Someone that would be willing to walk to the ends of the earth barefoot for me. You know what simp is? It's a derogatory term for a romantic. If you're a man that's been called a simp, keep your head up, king. You're a catch. You're just romantic. And your goofy-ass friends that called you a simp, they don't know how to please a woman. Guarantee ya.
Y'all know what? Motherfuckers will be dusty as fuck, bitch. And they will still fix their nasty ass mouth to be like, man, bro, don't nobody want her. She for the streets. And bitch, don't nobody want you because you for the sewer hoe. Fuck out of here.
Cooper, what did mommy teach you? Yep. If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home.
I ain't gonna lie, me too. When I went on her page and seen her pictures, I said, oh, jump scare.
Put a Finger Down Exposed Edition. Now I ask that you blind react to this because we want to see your real, authentic reaction, so pause this video, click duet, and let's get started. Put a finger down if you've ever lied about your age. Put a finger down if you've ever had a crush on a teacher. Put a finger down if you've ever had a crush on your best friend. Put a finger down if you've ever had a crush on a cartoon character. Put a finger down if you've ever left someone undelivered on purpose. Put a finger down if you've ever called someone with *67. Put a finger down if you've ever added someone to a call without the other person knowing. Put a finger down if you've ever read or wrote a Wattpad story. Put a finger down if you've ever lied about your reason for needing to hang up. Put a finger down if you sleep with a stuffed animal. Put a finger down if you've ever been attracted to your ex's homeboy or homegirl.
Let's look at the lower body, just huge. He's got dancing feet with that lower body. It's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Thighs. I mean, they're power generators, right?
I gotta say, I'm from DC. I got pajamas on at 2 a.m.
I'm gonna be honest.
What other motherfucker you know?
I'm only looking at your titties right now.
I have an ex that I am not in regular contact, but I do talk to.
About what?
Just we have a catch up. Hey, how's you? How's your mum? How's life? Oh, it's good. Like, glad to see you doing really well. That's it. That's it.
You know what that is? You're keeping each other around as options.
No, definitely not.
That's exactly what that is.
It's genuinely not as options. It's just, you know what it is? It's like, genuinely that ex, there's just a lot of love there in the sense of...
Oof.
No, but it's not I love them. No, but there's love.
Imagine.
No, don't. Let me land. Let me land. Like, there's that love in the sense of it was like, this was 10 years ago and he helped me through a hard time, like through my life that I'm not going to speak about on camera, so it's just like...
So you still love each other?
No, it's not loved. I'm not...
So what is it?
It's just the genuine care. It's nice, like...
Care?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
This is a good reason why this attractive lady isn't in a relationship or taken. So take note. And keeping around an ex for 10 years is probably part of it, as in why no man of value is going to commit to her. She has to use dating shows to lure high-profile males with more exposure to quote-unquote date her. Otherwise, those males would never actually date her. Maybe smash. And just remember, it's often the tip of the iceberg with these attractive females on why they're single. Whatever you can see or can conclude or deduct is probably the least worst reaction why no man wants to wipe them up or be in a long-term relationship with them. So, a rare W for Sneako for calling her out. And notice when you check these females, they'll smile more than usual. They'll be giddy like a schoolgirl. That's masculinity in action. Do that instead of blowing smoke up their ass and you'll get better results. Let's see the comments. Bringing up another man you like to giggle with while on a date I'm paying for. Crazy. That's when you need to walk away. If it's out of the blue and not brought up in a conversation organically about the past relationships, she's still hung up on him or just disrespecting you. Pay your half of the bill and walk away. If a woman truly likes you or is into you, she's going to present herself as pure as possible. Because she knows the more she talks about her exes or past relationships, the more you're doing the math in your head on how much she got ran through. She'll even make you forget she had past boyfriends by not even letting the conversation steer in that direction, if she really cared about you. But if the opposite happens, like she tells you about the men she's been with, stories about her exes and so on, she doesn't respect you nor want to sleep with you. This is what females tell their girlfriends and gay men, not the men they're interested in. So this is a good gauge on where you stand with any female you're interacting with. As for Sneako, he's known for cucking in the past, so of course she'll treat him like a female friend, instead someone she'd want to be with. Another comment says, the reddest of red flags. It's a red flag for deception for sure. After all, she's single because she's a Decepticon. But it doesn't mean the ex is someone she's attracted to. This could be someone she has in the friend zone as a backup plan for when time runs out. Then, she can then suddenly realize he was the so-called perfect man for her all along. These females will do just enough to keep a man in their orbit, even sleep with him unjustly to really convince that something is there. This is the same thing when you see thoughts on yachts or private jets. They'll use SEX as a currency to get what they want, even if the men are fat, balding, crusty, hairy old men. Another comment says, am I the only one who thinks that Sneako is trying so hard to be like Andrew Tate? No, Sneako is just confident because he's red-pilled. We, especially in the manosphere, have to allow simps to improve themselves to stop simping, along with cucking and so on. Simps will always be better than 304s, because the difference between simps and bedwenches is that simping is temporary, as in it lasts until the male stops. A female being an HOE is forever. There's no coming back from that. And like I said, this includes cucking as well. Men get sucked into that because of the X-rated content that trains their brain for voyeurism as the ultimate pleasure. If they simply unplugged from the Matrix and actually had real bedroom relationships with women, they'd be cured. We in the MGTOW need to give these misguided males a chance to change and embrace them for making the change. Permanently associating men with a mistake from their past is wrong. Now, if they did gay for pay X-rated content, then that's forever. They're on their own. They might as well catch AIDS because that's a wrap, son.
Bitch, I think I done fucked up. And bitch, I don't think I ever took an L this bad. I swear to God. And I'm really embarrassed to be sharing this shit, but hey, y'all finna hear this shit too. So listen, me and my favorite stinky link, we be beefing, okay? And this time, I'm tired of beefing with him. I'm starting to stand my ground. I don't want to do this shit no more. He can just keep that shit somewhere else, okay? And yeah, I got other stinky links, but them motherfuckers really just mediocre, okay? Really, they just keeping the bills paid, a little cash flow. They ain't nobody special. They ain't nobody special. Anyways, so I'm swiping left or right on Tinder. I'm doing my little 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. I come across this man. And when I say, bitch, he fine as fuck. I swear to God, bitch, he fine as fuck. So I was like, oh my God. I stopped, say a little prayer. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, we gonna match. Boom, swipe right, we match. I said, yes, I know my type. Well, bitch, I thought I knew my type. Listen here, okay? So he hit me up instantly. He said, what's up? What you getting into tonight? It's Friday. It's 8 o'clock. Okay, well, what's up? I was ready, bitch. I wasn't trying to make no coffee because, you know, bitch, I love a safe coffee, okay? I was going to give him a little conversation. I didn't really know him like that. So he pull up a little location shit. I get in the car, get to the location. It's a motherfucking park, bitch. That should have been my first sign to turn around and go home. But I really thought he was trying to be like on some teenager Romeo and Juliet shit. Bitch, I love a little love story. I love a little love story, okay? So I sat down on the slide. We talking. A good 4 hours go by. And I mean, we vibing, bitch. We vibing. I was like, bitch, I'm finna be took. Okay? I'm finna be wifed up. Okay, bitch? I'm finna come out with a YouTube channel and all. I don't give a fuck what you say. I just was thinking so fast. But then he said, hey, you ever did drugs? Oh, bitch, no. What the fuck finna go home? I don't do that. Okay? I instantly start standing up, putting my hands on his chest, like, I don't know what the fuck going on right now. This motherfucker said, well, I got some shit, and if you want to partake, you know, just let me know. I didn't even let that motherfucker get all his equipment out. Oh, my God. I saw a goddamn rubber band, bitch, and I hit it. I don't give a fuck. I got in that car so motherfucking fast, bitch. I ain't gonna never see you again. It's Tinder. Bye, bitch. Okay? Oh, no. Anything but a rubber band ain't good, bitch, and it ain't for me. I don't know why the fuck you try me like that, okay? Moral of the story is, bitch, try something new. That ain't your type, bitch. Try something new.
Gotcha, bitch.
The fact that this crackhead-looking female can have a friends with benefits just shows that modern women live life on easy mode. I can barely look at her. Whoever her so-called sneaky link is, I guess thanks for taking one for the team. This is supposedly one of many men she's doing the dirty deeds with. I honestly want to see what the hell these men she's hooking up with looks like. Are they blind? And on top of that, I think she referenced them paying her bills. They must be a crypt keeper grandpa's that's a heartbeat away from death. However, I do believe that this date actually happened, but not the fact that she doesn't do any drugs. With that face, that's hard to believe, because why else would a drug dealer match with her on Tinder to try to sell her something illegal? Let's see what the comments have to say about this. Top comment with over 60,000 likes says, the sneaky link who thought he was somebody special. And that shows the entitlement of these modern women and their delusion. And apparently that man knows he's not special dealing with a hippo bedouin like her. The key word is sneaky, as in he'd never want to be seen in public with her. So, joke's on her. A comment asks, was she saying sneaky link or stinky link, because I'm gonna start saying stinky link instead because she's onto something. That's funny, because stinky link is the perfect way to describe whatever males that's hitting it. I'm sure they're stinky because she must smell like cooking oil. Another comment with 11,000 likes says, sitting in the park for 4 hours talking to a stranger after 8 p.m. is crazy. Yep, this female with supposed roster of men was desperate enough to do that. And that's good advice to you guys. that if a modern woman is willing to go on a park date when most of them are expecting a steak dinner on the first date, something is wrong with them. Either they have an STD, is a trans, is a single mom, an undercover cop. Something is definitely going to be off if they say yes to talking in the park.
So I recently posted a video claiming my baby daddy is a deadbeat because he's refusing to split the cost of childcare because he can't afford it. Meanwhile, he's spending $1,600 a month at the bar. No, I'm not over-exaggerating. Yes, that's the truth, and I have the court documents to prove it, but that's neither here nor there. I've had a few comments now saying, well, how's he a deadbeat if he sees his kid once or twice a week? Is that literally how low the bar is for fathers? That because he wants to see his kid once or twice a week for 2 hours so he can take his photos to blast all over social media and pretend to be a father that he isn't, that means he's not a deadbeat? Excuse me, who's parenting him? Who's dropping him off at daycare? Who's picking him up from daycare? Who's making medical appointments? Who wipes his butt? Who's feeding him? Who's clothing him? Who can't take a shit for 2 minutes because I have him 24/7? If you're a father out there being like, well, I'm not a deadbeat because I see my kid, but you want none of the responsibility of being a parent, you're not. You're a babysitter. Yes, I fucking said it.
She's the idiot for laying up with a drunk. Does this moron realize that she co-signed him spending thousands of dollars per month at the bar by having his baby? These females will spend all day talking shit about their baby daddy or ex, thinking they're making themselves look better, when in reality, they're telling the world their standards are losers, which makes them a loser. And these modern women will get the court to give them maximum custody so they can receive maximum amount of child support while giving the father limited supervision time, and claim he's a deadbeat because he only sees his kids 2 times per week. This is why I call these females in the West Decepticons. There's always a catch with everything they say. And what does she want doing the bare minimum? A cookie? That's the least we expect her to do if she has a kid, which is actually raising the kid. These single moms act like what they do is special, especially because they do it by themselves. No, what they do is special as in special ed for becoming a single mom. She's a failure in life if she can't keep the kid's father around, because statistically, kids are more likely to succeed in life in a 2-parent household than being raised by a deadbeat single mom. Let's read the comments. Top comment says, even a babysitter does more nowadays. That's an indictment on modern women. The fact that they do so little as mothers to be compared with a babysitter who just watches the kids says it all. Matter of fact, a babysitter might spend more actual time with the kids than the actual mothers in today's society. This is why men are going overseas to find a real wife to be the mother of their kids. Another comment says, we call them Disney dads. They're there for the fun, not the work. It's called having a kid from Chad and Tyrone. These females try to baby trap these top 10% men and find out the hard way that these men were just using them for a booty call. As if getting their cheeks clapped at midnight, which is the only time they spend with these 10% men, wasn't obvious enough that they're being used for a nutbuster. Another female comments, say it louder for the deadbeats in the back. And I'll say this louder for the deadbeat single moms in the back. If you lay up with a deadbeat, you're a deadbeat as well. You have no right to complain, so shut up, bedwenches. In case you can't read the fine print in the video, she wrote, me realizing that my looks are why I will never experience the teenage romance everyone around me has, and so it's my fault. It's my fault I'm unlovable. At least this female is taking accountability that it's her fault. But it's not her looks. That's the lie. Because she's decent looking and looks like a good girl. It's her actions. She's not experiencing teenage romance because she let a bunch of dudes hit it and quit it. That's what she gave up for not having higher standards and saving it for the right man, which should be marriage. Should have thought about that before going over to Chad's and Tyrone's place at midnight. These modern women need to understand that once they choose to be in the streets, there's no coming back. There's no restart like video games have or cheat codes to erase the damage that has already been done. Even she were to sucker a great guy, she'd get bored being in a stable relationship or she wouldn't know how to act, and the so-called teenage romance would fall apart. Let's see what people think. A comment with over 100,000 likes says, I'm not guy pretty. Nope, not the issue. Most guys would be happy to be with a docile plain Jane who's loyal, but she's not. She's a Decepticon. Another comment says, not being guy pretty, but everyone tells you that you're pretty is literally devastating. I mean, she's not pretty enough for the top 10% males because that's what most modern women offer. is their looks and sex. So of course, Chad and Tyrone have standards of dating model-looking thoughts, because these modern women have reduced themselves to only superficial metrics. Top comment with over 60,000 likes says, I genuinely don't understand what's wrong with how she looks. Can someone explain? The self-deprecation part is trying to lure in white knights or simps, but she'll find out that even a whole army of simps won't satisfy her hypergamy, because it's the validation of a man she respects that can only make her happy. And that man that she truly respects has probably gone MGTOW. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.